Good morning. My mom and I are up here at Loveland Pass, and this is located in the White River National Forest. And today, we're going to go for Sniktau, which is right up here, I believe. Shouldn't be too hard of a hike. I think we're looking at about 1.8 miles out with just under a 1,400 foot elevation gain. But this snow is going to make it just a little bit harder. And we're the first ones up here today. But I guarantee we won't be the last. I'm sure this little area is going to be full of cars by the time we come back. Official start time, 6:25. And we got here pretty early. That was a heck of a drive coming through Denver. And I'm going to say that this is probably one of the easier 13ers to do, if not the easiest. It's not too bad at all. This first part's the worst. It's just a little cold out here. Just a little chilly. And this is looking a little more towards the north. I can see Golden Bear, Hager, the Citadel, and Pettingale Peak sticking up. Beautiful. And then this is looking a little more to the south, and I can see Grizzly Peak and then Cupid on the left. We got a beautiful day so far. Perfectly clear skies, but it is just a little bit windy. It's like whatever it says the wind is going to be, just go ahead and add 10 to 15 miles per hour on top of that, because it's always windy up here. I just hope it's not that windy once we get to the top, because I want to fly the drone. So far we're doing this without spikes. However, we got them if we need them. And speaking of gear, did I bring my heated gloves? No. Did I wear my regular long sleeve underlayer? No. But I did bust out the emergency hoodie that I carry around in my car. And thank God I had that, or else I'd be a human popsicle out here. Yeah, this is some nice hiking so far. This snow is rock solid, which is making it pretty easy. This is amazing up here. Yeah. And this is one of those hikes where it's going to take probably less time to actually do the hike than it did to drive down here. And that drive from Fort Collins is atrocious. It's like people can't drive the speed limit. They're either going 10 miles an hour under it or 10 miles an hour over it. And staying over to the right unless you're going to pass, I don't think anybody in Denver understands that. Yeah, they just drive right down the middle lane all the time. Yeah, I may have uttered a few cuss words here and there on the way down. Just a few. Dozen. 100. We're getting up there. We're starting to get the views now back to the west. Unbelievable. If memory serves me correctly, which it probably doesn't, I think I remember this being the hardest part right here. Just trying to get up and over this hump, and then we'll kind of be on the top, and then we'll hit a left and bounce it on over to the summit of Mount Sniktau. We're just about to the top of that hump, and we just crossed over 12,800. Loveland Pass is down there around 12,000. So we've knocked out 800 so far, which is over half of the total gain of the day. Because once we get up here, we are going to have a little bit of up and down to get over to the summit. And as we top out here on this first initial incline, we're getting blasted with the sun. And I am not complaining about that. It feels great. And we're gonna bank it over here to the left and take it on over to the summit. 61 degrees my ass. More like 6.1 degrees. Yeah, it's like whatever the weather apps are predicting, just expect it to be colder and windier once you get up here. And that's looking over at Torrey's, which is one of the 14ers. And yeah, this part right here is getting steep. I think this is going to be a false summit right here. We're just under 13,000 vertical feet. GPS is showing it maybe another 4/10 out to the summit. But yeah, that wind has died down here for a second, which is nice. Maybe we'll luck out when we get up on the top and I can fly the drone for a few minutes. We're coming over the little double bubble and we can see the summit out there. Dang, we still got a little bit to go. That looks tough. Jeez Louise. We're gonna have to drop it down a few feet and then launch it back up to the top. Whew, that looks brutal. I'm just hoping that we can get out of the wind here for a second, maybe. But so far it's not happening. From the low point down here, it looks like it's another 2/10 of a mile up to the summit, with probably just over a 300-foot elevation gain. So it's going to be pretty steep, but it's relatively short. We just need to keep grinding and we'll be up there. I think this part looks worse than it actually is. There was a really steep section just after we bottomed out, but once we made it past that, the rest of this doesn't look bad at all. We're almost out there. I can almost taste the cheesy smiles. She's coming up this last little steep part, and the snow got really deep right there. I post-holed up to my crotchal area, which was a little scary. It's the danger zone. But I've got the summit right behind me. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. All right, it is just now 8:30, which means it took 2 hours and 5 minutes to get up here. but we did it. Summit of Mount Sniktau. Yeah, awesome. And the wind really isn't that bad. I think I might try and fly the drone real quick. And this is the view from the top. And that wind picked back up again. So I'm gonna hold off on flying the drone. It seems like the wind is dying down though. Seems like the gusts are fewer and further between. Earlier it was just blasting nonstop. And that's looking way down onto I-70. Awesome views from up here. And we've got a few pikas up here too.
You can do anything if you think you can. Just stay on course and follow your plan. Stand up strong like a concrete tower. Deep down inside you possess the power. Sometimes it can be hard to pick yourself up, but there's a volcano inside. Just let it erupt. Believe in yourself and you will succeed. Don't let anything stop you. Just follow your dreams. Make this the best day. Don't let yourself drown. If there's a wall in your way, run through it, knock it down. Follow the path, keep moving along. Show the doubters and prove them all wrong. Just aim high and reach for the stars. Rip them out the sky, they aren't that far. Trust in yourself, you're stronger than you know. Keep positive thoughts and watch your power grow. Believe in yourself and you will succeed. Don't let anything stop you. Just follow your dreams. Make this the best day. Don't let yourself drown. If there's a wall in your way, run through it, knock it down. Forget the past, we've all been burnt. You're bulletproof, now you can't be hurt. Ignore the haters and all their chatter. You're tough as nails, it's mind over matter. Time to be the best, now it's your turn. You can do it, let your confidence burn. Believe in yourself and you will succeed. Don't let anything stop you, just follow your dreams. Make this the best day. Don't let yourself drown. If there's a wall in your way, run through it, knock it down. If there's a wall in your way, run through it, knock it down.
And this is the view from our spot. And the wind did die down there for a few minutes. Feels like it picked back up, but I was able to fly Ruby drone around. I think I got some pretty good shots. And that is looking over at Cupid, Grizzly Peak, and Torrey's Peak. It's tea time up here on the summit of Mount Sniktau. And also cheddar cheesy smile time. And cinnamon chip churro strip time. And I think I'm going to bust out the Catula micro spikes for the trip down. It's just going to make it a little bit easier. And these are a brand new set of Catula micro spikes. And I just want to give a quick shout out to one of my OG original Patreons, Jimmy Kane, who had sent these to me because he had bought them and then decided that he might not ever use them. So he's like, hey, do you want them? I was like, are you serious right now? Heck yeah, I want them. So he went ahead and sent them. So thank you once again, Jimmy Kane. That was awesome of you to send those. Look at the spikes on those. Brand new. Ow. It's about 9:35 or so. And we've been sitting up here for a little over an hour. We had some other people show up finally. But it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And you want to steer clear of this edge right here because it drops straight off. And it looks like we've got a tiny bit of uphill right here to get back up and over the double bubble. But then after that, it should be pretty much all downhill. What a perfect day. That wind has stopped. We got the puffy white clouds coming out. Beautiful. Amazing views from up here. And way out there in the distance, you can see the Breckenridge ski area with the big old Quandary Peak sticking up. And coming down with the spikes is making this so much easier. I'm not slipping at all. It wasn't too bad coming up without the spikes, but coming down, I think they're going to help out a lot. And that's looking back at the summit and what we've come down so far. And I'm telling you, getting up that is not as bad as it looks. It's like you come over the double bubble and look over at it and you're like, oh my God, we still got that to do? But it's really not that bad. And looking back to the west, just above the Breckenridge ski area, kind of off to the left, is Quandary Peak. And I've heard some people say that that's the easiest 14er. Those people are smoking crack. There's no way that that's the easiest 14er. And even though I haven't done all the 14ers, I can say with great confidence that Bierstadt and Sherman are much easier. A lot easier. Yeah, that Quandary Peak was like one of the least enjoyable hikes I've ever done. It's a straight up grind with about 300 other people. What a beautiful day today. Blue skies with the puffy white clouds. It really wasn't that cold other than the wind on the way up. And we're getting pretty close to being done with this thing. And it's much easier coming down. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier. This snow is getting soft, and you have to use those extra stabilizer muscles to keep your balance. It's just now 11:15, so that took us an hour and 40 minutes to come down. Took us like 2 hours and 5 minutes to get up there. 140 down. And I think that's roughly 3.6 miles in total, with a net elevation gain of somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 to 1600. All right, Mount Sniktau. Boom, got it.
Barely, but got it.
13er. Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed that late Mother's Day hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.